What a match we got coming up. As we all know, the cream of the crop rises to the top. We got Billy Thorpe and Jorge Rodriguez coming up next right here on the live stream table. We're going to get everything underway before Mike Zuglin actually makes his announcement, so we're ready to go. We want to thank Checchio. Be in the moment. Checchio. You can purchase yours at us.checchio.com. We want to thank JB Cases, John Barton, his wife and family, for jumping on board with AZB TV. Best cases you can get right there. JB Cases stands up behind his work. I don't know many people that do not have a JB case, but John Barton is out there, and look him up. It's JB Cases. Kamui. Chalk and tips. Quest for excellence starts with Kamui. Light-systems.com. That's right, there it is, light-systems.com. Notice the lighting disappears. It's very light, it's very thin. The illumination is 10 times greater than any light and 10 times cheaper to run. Check them out. Scott's Frost Pool Room was just done by light-systems.com. Up in Nanuet, The Spot, and many other pool rooms across the nation are converting their old lighting into LED lighting for the clarity. No shadowing. And now they came out with a new concept. You really got to see it to believe it. You wouldn't believe a light that tiny can light up a 7-foot table. Check them out at light-systems.com. Mark Dion of MD Promotions. He's got several tournaments through the season. And you got to have so many tournaments under your belt before you can play in the finale. And his finale is coming up this weekend. $10,000 added. Get in touch with Mark Dion at MD Promotions on Facebook, or become friends with Mark Dion right on Facebook, and get on board with the New England 9-Ball Series. Baltimore City Q's. Anything from tips to tables, if you need it, they'll bring it to your event and have it on tables for sale. They also sponsor Karen Core. They're great folks to deal with. It's BaltimoreCityQs.com. Greg Antonakis, get your Southwest from the best. Contact Greg at ga9ball@gmail.com or simply become friends with Greg Antonakis, just like you see it on the poster there. He's always posting some new beauties right on Facebook and Twitter or any kind of social media he can. He chases FedEx trucks 10 miles on foot. One time I found him crawling. Greg Antonakis. ga9ball@gmail.com. Chalky Sticks. This app is probably one of the most used pool apps. They happen to have diagrams at the table itself. You can set up a shot, discuss it right online with your friends or in a forum. It's got a 24-hour billiard channel. It's got a locator. So no matter what part of the country, and probably the world, because these guys are spreading so far, they're probably on the other side of the pond too. You turn on the locator when you're looking for a pool room, and it'll show up, just like you see it there on the phone. A picture of the location, if it's available, what kind of equipment, all the information, the phone number, the address. It's free to download. It's compatible with Android and iOS devices. You just can't go wrong. Download the app and experience it. It's amazing. ChalkySticks.com. Want to remind you that Mr. Pat Fleming, he was here in the booth, and he answered a few questions. And if you want to get a booth down at the U.S. Open, you can get in touch with them right on the website at accustats.com website. That's ACCU-STATS.com. You can also pay your entry fee there. There's several things on the website. The U.S. Open is huge, over $200,000 in prize money. Mr. Pat Fleming taking the helm and making this all happen for Barry Berman, the late Barry Berman. Thank you, Pat. Ed Ladawi, he's got the 2017 New Jersey State 9-Ball Championships coming up September 9th through the 10th at Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey. That's the Sandman. Last year's winner was Jorge Rodriguez. And who's going to be the 2017 New Jersey State 9-Ball champion is yet to be seen. You can still get in, but call Ed Ladawi at Sandcastle Billiards right away. It's also going to be live streamed. And he's got the one pocket. He's bringing one pocket back to the map down there in Jersey. It's a $120 entry. It's limited to 16 players, so I would advise you to get in right away. Double elimination, again, at Sandcastle Billiards. PoolOnTheNet.com, web designers. They design many websites that you probably didn't know, but had gone to. It's PoolOnTheNet.com. The kings of vapor. If you need anything for your vapor needs, these are the kings. TheKingsOfVapor.com. Also, if you're going through Ohio, they are in Akron. They have a couple of vape stores there in Akron, but they also have a pool room called the Kings of Billiards. Big shout out to those folks. Mr. Mike Burton, he's here. He has a booth. From Josh Q's, when they were originally made, I believe, all the way up to the present date, he's got them. And if he doesn't have the one you're particularly looking for, he'll get it for you if it's available. He's got the huge collection of Josh. It's Mike Burton. He's an authorized dealer. You can call him at that number on your screen or email him at mike@mb. That's M as in Mary, B as in boy, Q's with the S.com. Thank you, Mike Burton. I want to thank Simonis, the world's largest and, of course, the best cloth you can use on any surface that you're playing pool or billiards on is Simonis cloth. And if you're going to play on the best cloth, you might as well play with the best balls. It's Aramis. We are playing with the Aramis television set right here on the live stream. Aramis balls. And azbilliards.com, the world's largest pool and billiards website. It's free to join. You can browse the forums if you feel like posting something about a pool tournament in your area or something else about pool. There's different forums that you can post, but you have to be a member. It's free, though. Don't get nervous. It's free. It's azbilliards.com. Okay, we got Billy Thorpe and Jorge Rodriguez in just a few minutes. Since we're done with our intro, we're ready to rock and roll. We want to thank everybody out there, especially Jimmy Too Slow right there, posting all the links right there inside the chat room, making it so easy just to click those links. And if you're in the market for one of the products, we would urge you to purchase it there because these are the companies. And behind these companies are people. And I've met every single one of them that's on there. They're human beings. And Matt. I think I met Matt, Chalky Sticks. I believe I met Matt. If you're not in the market, at least send them an email. It'll take you a minute, 30 seconds, just to say thank you for supporting the live stream of the Turning Stone or supporting live stream in general. And believe me, it goes a long way. It really does. It touches them in the right way to let them know that people appreciate it. And we appreciate it on our end if you would do that. Thank you so much. And like I said, we're ready to roll. And I'm on a standby. Mike Suglin's going to have to make his announcements in about a minute or two. I want to thank every single person out there that's viewing, supporting, and sharing the information, and especially the moderators moderating the chat room. I know we got a bunch of great folks in the chat, good crowd, and we just want to say thank you to everybody out there. We're running a couple of minutes behind because Karen and Matt Tetro, they were in a Hill match, and they were waiting for that to finish. And that just finished. All the other players are ready to rock and roll. We're just waiting the official announcement from Mike Zuglin. Karen did win that match, by the way. All right, here we go. Both players, if they decide to, they can get down and start their match, even though Mike Zuglin is still making the other announcements on the opposite side of the arena. Or they can wait. They decide to get out of the gate real quick, and I want to welcome the right-hand man, NJ Pool player, to the box. Thank you, Troy.
Thank you for having me, Al. Once again, we got a great matchup for you here. And we're going to...
Also, I want to just mention, also in the box, Ed Colhane, a.k.a. Eddie the Lock, who also played in this tournament. Thank you, Eddie.
How are you, sir? Welcome to be here. Happy to be here.
Welcome to be here and happy to be here. It's okay. There we go. We just want to hear you.
Billy Thorpe again, who was firing shots in before. This might be a quick match right here.
Well, I have a different view of that. His last match, even though he was firing some balls in, and he was playing his usual Billy Thorpeness self.
Yeah, right.
He did make a lot of errors. He made 4 or 5 missed balls, and you can't do that with a competitor at this caliber, and he lost that match.
Yeah,
so if he doesn't get that out of his system against George will do the same.
Well, just to add to it, sorry, Eddie.
No,
just to add to that, this is a B-side match. The loser will be eliminated. So you're going to see the fangs come out. Go ahead, Ed.
I think Billy might have got comfortable early in that match. He was up 5-0, which is pretty strong. He might have settled in and got in the comfort zone and let up on him.
Now, the match that we're talking about, so everybody knows, was the match prior, was Rodney Morris and Billy Thorpe that we're actually talking about.
And a 5-game lead against Rodney, that's pretty strong. But Rodney came back on it.
Watch the 7-ball, George.
Yeah, it gets big there.
Oh, he got him.
He went the wrong way on that.
He's staring at it too.
From Agawam, Massachusetts. Multiple winner on our tour in the past. He's also a former Massachusetts, what's that?
Karen Corr's back in this round again, and she's still hanging in. She just won on the hill.
It's Billy the Kid. Sorry, plays out of Snuckers. He's a two-time junior champ. Billy the
Good
Kid,
hit.
Billy Lana. All right.
Just to bring everybody up to date for our 8 o'clock match, it's going to be Jason Shore versus Earl, the Pearl Strickland. 8 o'clock, right after this one.
And bruising cues and Glen Burnie.
Wow, here's a tester shot, isn't it?
You can just roll it up, play the
Yeah.
short side too.
Yeah.
You don't have to fire it.
Oh, how good did he hit it? Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a pretty shot though. He was down on the rail. There was no hanger.
Just force this over to the center of the table.
Yeah.
We're going to have 2 more rounds tonight. One at 8 o'clock.
Look how good his speed is.
For the first Q raffle.
Earlier, his position was almost ball hand position on some really difficult shots all the time. He did good.
All right, as I said, we have the 2 Qs to give away. One's going to go right before the 8 o'clock round, which is the next round. And another one
21 years old. He's a monster.
Participate in the Q raffle. You don't have to be present to win. So if you're interested in winning one of these Qs, one's worth $1,200.
Folks could get used to seeing him for the next 30, 40 years, right?
Yeah, Billy Thorpe up 1-0 against Jorge Rodriguez.
Well, George got snookered on that ball. It would have been a different ball game here, but
Billy Thorpe, relatively new to the competitive tournament scene, but not new in the game of pocket billiards.
No.
He's quite well known in the amongst the good players because before this he was on the road a lot and gambled basically. I think was most of his matches, and he just recently turned the corner and said he likes this aspect of the game. It's more pure.
yeah, I think he's had some backers, years ago that, he was on the road. I remember playing Spanky at the Expo as a young kid. God, it must be 5-6 years ago.
Is he going to go rail first here to get this, or can he see it? He looks like he can see it.
Oh, he had it, yeah. He's on the roof again.
No, he should be okay. He's got enough of it to manage to get over to by the side rail.
Hey, Alex.
Just push it up there. Watch.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
And he missed it. Well, he was on the roof, like you said.
Yeah.
And we're going to be joined by Alex Brokovich.
Hello again.
Hey, Alex.
Oh, George is back on the TV table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Alex. Say hi to everybody that's joining us in the chat room and all over the world. Thank you for your support and viewing this great match brought to you by Upstate Al, Mike Zuglin, and Turning Stone, and everybody else involved. This is takes a, what do they say? It takes a village to to raise a baby, and this game is kind of like it.
And AZ Billiards up in the stands there with the live scoring.
Absolutely. It would be remiss without mentioning them.
Bargain Bill in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Bill Hendrickson in the chat.
Hide the children. How you doing, mister?
If you go to AZ Billiards.
Hide the children.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
And breaking Bill's chops.
Oh, don't
He's good.
break his
He's
chops.
good,
He's a
man.
friend of mine.
He's a
If he
good-
calls me and tells me to whack you out of here,
good-
you're going to go.
I got
You
your
gotta
shovel.
go.
I got a shovel.
I got amnesty with Bill, right, Bill? Tell him. Get me off the hook here. He's a good man. Well, he's got.
Yes, he is a good man.
Just make this a stop.
Yeah.
Nice easy speed. Or fire it in. I like that even better.
Yeah, that one error by George getting trapped up behind that 7 ball was crucial. Both of these young guns are going to be firing real rapid. A little shy there, right?
Yeah.
He's a little shy, but he's okay.
He went over towards the rail that little bit, that 3 inches, and it got him a little bit. And make it not that he's in terrible shape, but he could be a little bit better. He's got to work a little harder.
Yeah, if you'd have just drew back 2 inches, you'd have been
Speed.
he's in trouble.
Look it. All speed too. Right, Al? This is like what happened yesterday when I was calling stuff early and it was rolling that little extra.
Yeah. Dennis Hatch just came by the booth. He's still on the winner's side also. And he said, Al, he said, the tables are like glass. He says, it's so cool in here.
They're very
Everything's
fast.
moving. It's so fast. He says, everybody's lost.
Lots of skids.
Well, I'll tell you what, we seen a Hill match prior to this one. It didn't look like those two players were lost.
Right.
But Dennis is still in it, fighting for the Moscone points, the Big D. Young MVP, actually, for the Moscone Cup. And it's on YouTube. You can watch that ceremony.
Yeah, that gets to your psychic a little bit of psyche with a super fast table. If everything's playing like glass, you start to get a little tentative in your stroke, and it changes your game a little bit. I mean, these guys at this level, they can adjust, but it's still hard for them to adjust.
Sure, because you're overrunning or underdoing it. You're trying to find that.
The happy zone.
Yeah, that zone, sure.
What's he doing here?
I don't know.
He's going to cut it in. That's what
making
he's
it.
doing.
He overcut it.
Oh, man. That was a monstrous cut. He overcut it?
He overcut it.
Wow.
He gave it that one up. He was probably better off playing it safe, he first thought of.
Yeah, I thought that was happening. Good speed here.
Billy is a champ.
Yeah. Monstrous, isn't he?
Yeah, he
Well,
does.
2 unforced errors by Jorge Rodriguez, and that's the resemblance of the score. It resembles 2-0 Billy Thorpe. Whenever you make an error, you're going to pay for it if your opponent can get the shot.
Yeah, and he's got 2 under his belt. Might cost him 3 games total, maybe more, right?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I don't. If both of these players happen to be in a challenge match cheap and say, look, I'll give you 2 games on the wire going to 9, I don't even like that. For one player to give the other one 2 games on the wire, that's a pretty big lead at this,
Yeah.
caliber of play.
Yeah, when you're talking about coin flip type decisions, who could win?
That was a good
Billy,
break.
Billy's got an advantage here, I think.
Small window here to get to the 2. Do you go inside?
Yeah, you can't leave.
You can go inside, yeah.
I would go inside, yeah. Wow.
You used the speed and came to the center of the table.
Yeah, he
had a
got
big area right there. It's not a terrible, difficult shot. That was a smart move.
Pretty strong position there.
Just watch the speed there.
Got away from him. He's on the 50,
Worse.
40, 45. Yeah, he almost has the same kind of cut that
George had in the other.
that George had before, and he may play it too, right, if he's got it.
He's going to cut it. He's going to cut it right into that upper right-hand corner
Yeah,
where
I
he's
think
going.
he might.
Hot ball's going to come out hot.
But he's going to cut it with the speed so that if he does happen to miss it, he's going to leave the cue ball behind the 7-5 area.
Down here, yeah, on the rail.
That's what he's going to do.
Well, he can't hook himself on the 5 either, though, so he might just want to play the safety and get there.
Yeah, push it in back of the 5 and bring the 3 ball back down here.
No, I think send the cue ball down, and thin the 3 over to the right.
Well, let's see what Billy does. I think Billy fires at this
he
and does a
fi-
Z shot with the
he
cue ball.
fires at
Brings
everything,
it to
don't
the
he?
center.
Look at that. How
Watch.
good did he hit it? Oh, man, he got the worst of that.
He didn't put enough spin.
Yeah, who would have thunk it, though, that it was going
But
in
it
there?
was a tough shot, man.
Yeah, it really was, yeah. You're happy to cinch it and get it, and his speed was to get on the 5. And
Gives George the opportunity that he was looking for.
he had the speed to get on the 5 on the side on that shot if he didn't scratch. But it is what it is.
He should get tighter with his game, get less loose. These tables don't forgive loose play.
No, they don't. You know
Great
what?
point.
And they're a little less unforgiving than yesterday.
The tables are going to. You're saying the tables would
Demanding.
play more simple than the typical 9-ball looseness.
Right.
Their style of play.
Yeah. Have to be more meticulous
Right.
and
On
calculating.
point. Right. More mechanical than like a Brunswick will allow you to kind of do that free stroking. And yeah. Jorge Rodriguez puts one up on the board. Hailing from Gotham City Billiards.
2-1.
Yeah, Gotham City Billiard Club, Avenue U in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah,
Another beautiful room with full diamond equipment.
Yeah, Kevin's having a big tournament up there coming up.
Kevin and
September,
Isabel.
October. Yeah.
October 14, I believe. 14, 15, 16.
That's always a full field, some killers in it, right?
Yeah,
Some.
it's going to be limited to 64 players.
Right. I think it's $250 entry fee, I think.
$250 entry fee. Big.
Did they change the date?
No,
I got October 7th through the 9th.
I
They
don't-
might have changed it, though.
Oh, I don't know when it is. I just know it's. He puts on a good show there.
We'll
think
keep you updated
It
on
is
it.
14 through 16, definitely.
9-ball counts on the break if it would have dropped, but it didn't.
And here's Billy's banking ability.
The
Come-
3
you're gonna
ball's
s-
kind of protecting it just a little bit.
I think it's wide open.
You can fire it.
Yeah, he's gonna. And the way this kid fires, if he does it, I'm thinking he's thinking
He
this
is
is a hanger
looking.
for Billy Thorpe for some reason. After seeing him fire those in
To
before.
rail first. He can. There is
Right.
an angle
Right.
for.
Correct. Look at how perfect.
Right past the
You
3
hit 'em
and in the
both.
pocket.
Oh man!
Wow, what a shot.
How strong was that?
3-1.
Well, don't leave Billy any banks, please.
You know, I saw all I need to see. He did that stuff against Rodney before and was firing things and like that effortlessly too.
What you do is don't leave Billy at the table is the key. It doesn't matter what you give him. You can't give him an opportunity to get up off that
Yeah,
chair.
there you go.
And he plays a very nice pace. You ever see him, like when he's on the roll? He's like
just going.
rolling.
Not
yeah.
super fast, but just
No. Nice pace.
nice
like
pace.
Very, I
It's
like
very
that.
comfortable.
Goes in with the cut break, makes the ball.
He has a good shot.
It's like having someone walk with purpose. You know, if you see someone just walking and they're just like wandering.
Tourists.
Yeah, tourists. They look like tourists, right? And then you see someone that has an objective at the end of their journey
Yeah, the
when they're
combo.
walking. They're walking to something.
Beautiful.
And that's how he goes about his business.
He just lined up with that 1-8 combo. Was laid up perfect for him. Look how good he got after the 1-8. This is like a roadmap for him.
One of the 5 is tucked down there pretty nice, getting from the 4 to the 5.
Oh, it's down here. Yeah.
I mean, it's not
Right.
terribly difficult because he does have room. But
He gets so perfect on these shots. Look at it. It's just
got to get the
A
right
little
side.
inside on that shot. Just a touch.
Yeah, you just got to watch his 6. You got to clear to 6. Clear to 6.
You knew it, huh?
Yeah,
He
it
needed
happens.
to turn it a little, right?
Happens every time. He's going to have to bend this, and he'll get over. Watch this shot. And he'll get over it. Perfect.
look at the spin. Take
Easy.
my watch.
Easy.
Jesus God Almighty.
Easy. And I hit it there.
He has a little angle.
Now he
He's
kicks
gonna
the
come
9 towards the pocket.
You know, this is enough to. Wow. Oh man.
I like kicking the 9 ball a little further towards the corner. Make it
Yeah,
easy.
but he was focused on
Making-
getting position, making the fire.
Ah.
He can have.
Who makes it look this easy? Damn kids. Wow. What a great out. That
Nice
was,
shooting by
that
Billy
was-
Thorpe.
that was really pretty.
Put another beat up, and right now George is racking. I like loser rack or winner break format for this reason right here. The winner is at the top of the table, and you just won the game. You got to feel good. Now you're getting to crash the balls, and your opponent is sitting there racking. It's almost more.
This is a B side of the bracket.
Yeah, somebody's going home here.
Okay.
Rodney beat Billy 2 game. Look at that break.
Yeah, all the winner matches will be on 8 o'clock.
So both players had experience on this table, so they are not strangers. So
Well, here you go. Look, watch him get on the 3. He's going to go down to the bottom rail, hold it for the 3 in the left-hand upper corner. Look at.
Look at.
Who
Easy.
wants to play this
Easy,
guy?
Sparky. Easy.
No, honest to God, look at that. Oh, he got bad. No, he got good.
He's going to cut
No,
this
but
in.
that was
come-
pretty impressive there, right?
come-
yeah,
Absolutely.
And come
that
back.
was a great shot.
Sure was.
It's technical shot, man.
He's just rocking and
You
rolling
know,
now.
you know, I can't stand it. Oh,
He got bad on this.
He's gonna bump it a little.
oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
let's see where the safety play is here now.
Safe. He might kick it in.
No.
No,
I guess not. I like kicking it in. I don't like playing this safe. This is even.
he's going to fire it under the 8.
Yeah, should have kicked it in. Told
Left
me.
it out.
Yeah, I don't know what he had in mind there, but he didn't get away with it.
He could have sent the cue ball the other way, like 3 rails behind the 8, and bounce the 5 ball a little off the rail and leave it on the short rail.
He had 3 or 4 good, decent shots there, and that was the worst of them.
Yeah, it showed. Yeah, he got bad. He's shooting like he's got a train to catch or something, man. He's really fast.
Is there a shot clock on this
No.
tournament?
Negative.
I mean,
There was never a shot clock
not
in the
shot-
Turning Stone
not
event.
shot clock, but
Unless
somebody-
somebody issues it, and then a referee will sit down in a
Okay.
chair close by.
just checking the rules.
Yes.
The point got him here.
No, I'm always questioning why a player rushes with a shot.
Well, that's their rhythm. These young guns, that's their rhythm.
Wow, George hit that pretty good. He got bad on that 7. He nailed it.
It's a good shot. Nice natural angle. Look, get back here for the 9. Just watch.
Yeah.
Watch. There's a big pocket over here. So you're gonna hear a little.
That's perfect.
Oof. Did you see how he bounced off? I used the whole pocket.
What did it do? It wiped its feet.
Right. It's a big game, too.
Yeah,
Instead of
yeah,
being-
it sure was.
Is that why you call it?
Instead of being 5-1, it's 4-2, George breaking. That's big.
5-1 was ugly, you know. If you're in your chair, 5-1 is real ugly, right, Troy?
Oh,
You're absolutely right.
yeah. You want to break the ice there. Get an opportunity to get a good break here. Breaking from the box.
Is there music in my ears?
No, that's a light music that the Turning Stone provides.
The overhead.
Look at this mess.
Oh boy, 9 ball.
Oh, boy, no, you can't.
What do you mean you can't?
You can't. Where
Oh,
are you
no?
sending it?
We're sending
Two-way
it-
shot. If one
Yeah.
ball goes up table.
Cue ball floats down if you
send-
punch it nice and hard.
He
like
sent
that.
it. God bless America.
Don't you know how to play 9 ball?
You get away from me.
Don't forget something. Billy is a great one-pocket player. So the combos, the little
Nuances.
he knows, and banks,
Right.
forget it.
And he knows that even if he's shooting this, he gets a free shot at it.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to put Billy up 5-2.
You know, you think you might want to get up and aim at that a little before you fire it. You don't just get up and 2-stroke and he slammed it
He get,
and nailed it.
yeah.
And that separates professionals from us.
No, you can't look up. He got come up dry, but George has to push here. Tough push, too.
No,
It's going to
I
take the
would
2
kick.
away from the 9.
I would kick.
Going to bust him up. No, he's not. Boy, that 9 almost looks wired from my angle, but I
No,
can't really
negative.
tell. No, you can see it.
You know?
No, it's off.
If it's dead frozen, you may be able to throw it in from that
see him
current
bang.
position. Which
He's going to bank the 2.
he may. No, it doesn't get him up for the 3, I don't think, though. He can just play safe.
Watch.
Punch it right in there.
Watch.
Wow. Oh, side pocket.
Yeah, that's a bad shot. Leaving George ball in hand.
Can
With,
he do it to 9? No, not
No.
enough room.
George has a lot of work to do here. You got a small spot up there by that 6 to get in line with the 3.
Yeah, he needs to get up on that top rail.
Unless you play it to the short side. The short side might be a little safer. Play it
No.
in the zone over here as opposed to this little patch.
If he can just shoot the 2 and stay on that side, it's a no. It depends where he puts the cue ball.
That 6 ball can get awfully big.
Yeah, just get on that top rail if you need to get there.
You need to get here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you play the short side, you only need to get
You need to get anywhere over there. You're right. Yeah,
Here.
Yeah, and you could always come up with a safety on that side. Yeah. But he's got ball in hand, so he's supposed to be able to put it. Well, look what he's doing here.
He's going to knot him up.
He's going for
Put
the short side this way.
No, he's going to put him playing safe in back of the 9.
He may be a little
Oh, he is.
intimidated and he's playing
Wow.
safe.
Yeah, I don't like this play.
No, I think he's playing okay because he cut the angle off going towards the right long rail. So
Yeah.
it's a nice safety by Jorge Rodriguez right there.
Billy's
Is it
gonna hit this
hittable?
one
Of course.
rail.
2 rails.
Yeah, he'll come off right before the side.
He went after
Oh,
one rail,
oh my
right in the
goodness.
pocket. Now he's on 2, and George has the opportunity to put him on 3
And
with that
played-
cluster of balls up there.
And played a 9.
Right here. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't even think about the 9.
He
Put
won't
the
have
2,
to-
put the 2 down behind the 7 ball and pin him up behind the 8. Cut the angle off.
He's on 2 now. He doesn't have to worry about playing the 9.
George has everything
He's going
open.
to run.
He might be able to go. Yeah, and that's a good opportunity to get loosened up and get a little momentum going for George.
A little playing the ghost stuff here. Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like playing the ghost. Yeah. Ball in hand and they're all open. There's no problems.
Yeah, just getting on his 4. That's all. You can just it could get funny. Could go too far on that side. I'd like to play that in the corner, right where in line with the 8.
Does he have it?
I don't know. He could have got punished.
Yeah. Well, he can always come off the top
No,
of
he
it.
can make it.
Oh, he can?
Yeah, with the bottom right English.
He's got to spin it in and flatten it
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Watch him to bottom right.
I think he does have. He's just lining up for the 5, so I guess he does have it.
When I say flatten it out, like he didn't use anything. He just made it.
Yeah.
He saw the whole ball.
Yeah.
You see, we don't have the view that gives us the other view from the other side.
Or an overhead, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
well, to
no.
put an overhead here with the lighting is just about impossible.
Yeah,
And if you
yeah.
wanted to rig up the light setup and then put the overhead, of course, you're probably in the casino because they're all union, probably about $25K.
Can I ask you something? Is
Just
there
one thing.
a camera that you can attach to the light itself?
You know,
Like
I
a
know
little
somebody that
one?
actually did that, and
Fisheye.
depending on the height of the light.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's- yeah.
Okay. Like a wide angle.
Yes, depending. Well, if you have the right height of the light without causing shadow,
Right.
you can put a camera right on the light. Yeah.
And Alex, by the way, you're down to 1 question.
You know,
He
speaking
keeps track.
of lights, you mentioned that lighting company before in the commercials, the intros and stuff.
Yes.
And when we first seen that room in Nanuet with that lighting, we all sat
unbelievable.
there in awe, weren't we?
Scott's rooms too.
It
Scott
was-
Frost's
Oh,
room.
Scott Frost has that
They
also.
did- they- yeah, they
You
did
mentioned
that room too.
And we sat up in that balcony looking down and like,
You could see everything.
Yeah, yeah, it was
It's like
pre-
the lights were not even there.
yeah.
And we
It's
just
unreal.
we came up with well, as we were speaking about the light, we'll get back to that after George makes this 9 and puts one up on the board. Another great thing about the light itself, 5-2-3,
Yeah, 5-3, yeah.
is if you have a basement pool table, generally basements have a low clearance of height.
Right.
You don't have an 8-foot
Oh, yeah.
ceiling.
You
so-
can stick it right to the ceiling.
yes, it's
Oh,
flush.
good
You can
point.
flush it out.
Wow.
Good point, yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, just the radiance of it was, when we were looking down from that balcony, you were there.
It's
weren't
like-
you? Were,
yeah,
up-
yeah.
you were up-
No shadows, right?
Right.
That's
yeah.
the big thing.
It's great for people with limited eyesight too.
That's
Old-
me?
old
Are you
people.
talking about me?
Everybody,
Old people.
old people, 9
9
ball
ball.
on the break.
Look how quickly things change.
5-4 now, and breaking.
How quickly things change.
Please come and get it. Thank you.
Is that Danny Hewitt at the table up above there?
Sure is. He's playing Bucky Subata.
Scotty is picking on you.
Scotty Bannon? Scotty, I can't see so good. So I don't have my glasses on. I'm surprised. Can I have that case there, please?
He says.
I don't want to see what Scotty has to say about me anyway, but I need
You
my
don't?
glasses. But I need my glasses. Thank you.
You remember in the old days, Ed,
This is a-
when you if you gambled and you played 9 ball and you used to have to post money,
On the
Put
light.
it up on the light, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And now read the question
Here we
or
go.
the answer. Hey Al, thanks for letting me in the box. This is an awful lot of fun,
Think you're funny, huh, Scotty?
It is.
and I just want to welcome everybody in
It
the
was
chat
a
room.
bark.
Yeah, but not Tippy again. We didn't need him in there. Ain't there any moderators in there? Shut him down for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Tippy is a moderator.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
All right, you're off the hook, Tippy.
What did Tippy say?
He's just a filthy animal.
No.
All right, look at this.
That's what Al says. Look at this.
Billy saw the 3-ball deflecting off the 4 right into the side pocket and hit it like it's supposed to be hit right into the side.
Yep, I like
Nice
his
shot.
Does he have a
his flair.
cross-side bank here? He's got the bank cross-side? We'll know in a second.
This is how 9 balls played,
Jeez,
folks.
My God.
This is the
The flair.
What an
The
animal.
flair.
What an animal.
This is how you play 9 ball.
That's true.
You run racks.
Yeah, yeah. Fast, too.
I like Billy a lot.
Oh, he's fun.
Kentucky guy. Right? It's from Kentucky originally, I think. Yeah.
Didn't try and hold it up.
No, look at that. You think you're just trying to
Nope.
save it?
Nope.
Use the whole table.
Let it out. Cue ball on a string.
And look how good he got rewarded for it, too.
Give every shot its due respect.
What was that, about 42 seconds? Maybe?
All right.
Pretty good stuff. Paul Everton starting up. Hey, Paulie. Pretty good chat today. Look at those Mamalukes in there.
We updated the score 6.
6-4?
6-4.
6-4.
Thank you.
Have you I missed a couple of matches before. Anybody do any packages yet?
Earl Strickland, Jason Short, 8 o'clock. Match right after this. Say that, Ed? I'm sorry.
Now there's a Derby City final for you right there, kind of match.
There we go. Waste no time at the table. Billy Thorpe breaks, makes a couple balls it looks like, and has
A good shot.
a
At
nice
the two.
shape on the 2, although on the bottom rail. But we'll still take this for sure. You see no trouble here. Maybe this is the only little touchy shot he may have.
May stop on the 9. He didn't have to.
Oh, very nice control of the cue ball.
Yeah, perfect speed there too.
Good touch.
Yeah, pocket speed here, and he's good on the 6 on the side. Well, look at how he fires.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, you know.
You and your pocket speed.
Well,
you're gonna
it's a
wind up
straight pool
missing it,
type
missing
thing,
it.
you know.
That's how you miss a 9 ball.
Well, these tables play so true, though. You know, I don't miss them like that. Don't talk about the 9 ball I missed last night. All right.
Oh, just that one? Or
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't talking about that one.
Thanks.
That one didn't hurt me as much as it hurt you. I had to watch all the other ones.
Getting ready to go to 7-4. Alan, he's starting.
Billy wanted a little bit of juice on that, but he didn't get it. But he's okay.
He knows he's good here.
Making quick work of these 9 ball racks.
And letting his stroke out really nice, isn't he? More fluid. Good rhythm.
You know, we actually started this match at 6:08, I believe, and it's now only 6:39. And we got 11 games under our belt.
And he's 2 away from a win here.
Not bad for 21 minutes, huh?
Yeah.
31 minutes. 31 minutes, sorry.
And this could be over within 5, the way this kid's hitting him. No good.
No balls.
No. Left him a bank.
And a mess.
Yeah, and the 3 might go.
3 goes.
9 might go.
Three might go past the 9 there.
He's going to play safe, play right in back of this.
Yep.
He played it. He
It was
played
free.
it.
He banked it.
That's not a good shot.
Oh.
And he didn't get on the 2. He would have been kicking at it. That was a. I think a safe in back of those balls would have been. I know you don't want to let Billy back at the table kicking, but if you can put him in, that's what he just did with those balls. Time
Oh my God! What a position!
Rearrange
what
the
a break.
furniture.
rearrange the furniture.
Boy, did he rearrange it, too. He did rail first on that 1 ball, came down into that mess and took a shot. He
Put the
didn't-
dice back in the cup and roll them up.
Right.
telling you,
He didn't have to get that good, though.
His
You know?
one pocket skills are coming through right here.
Right. How he does. He manipulates the table and controls the table very well.
I hope you folks are watching this because this kid's a monster.
Very focused player.
He just makes it look too easy.
serious and a very nice guy.
Now he's in stop, stop, stop mode. Wow.
You just got to make sure you don't get bored of shooting straight
Shooting
shots.
easy shots.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Those are the ones you miss.
Yeah, because he's made a couple great shots, and they're always fun, and you bear down on those.
Like that? Like that one, you mean?
Right.
You jinxed them.
I didn't jinx them.
I know you didn't. I know you.
But
But those are the ones you do miss. You're right.
He one-stroked that shot.
Yeah.
Every time. It's like a book, this game.
And we've all done that too. Just so easy to get up and hit it.
Now
Maybe-
George has to punish him.
Maybe he slow-played
yeah.
it for the future.
And he
Maybe
could.
some of his potential cash games are
What is it? 7-5 now?
Negative. That was just he took all of that hard work, and he was perfect on everything. It was
Even
almost
on the
it was
eight
like
ball, he
too
was
boring.
perfect.
And just a careless miss. That's all it was. Yeah. Just not bearing down on it.
Yeah,
that's
not
all it
bearing
was.
down.
Right. It won't happen
It's
again.
like, I got to shoot these.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. He didn't have to shoot it from the 4.
But apparently the game has a different perspective on it.
Yeah.
Like if you don't give it its due respect, it will come back and
will
haunt.
punish you.
It should punish
Now,
you.
does he fire this and bank it down in the lower left-hand corner?
He can.
He's got a window
No, you
for
place-
it, and he's got a
He's
safety
looking
play.
at it.
You got a nice safe here. Play safe.
He's got a safety play with those 3 balls blocking in case he misses it. Look, he did it. This guy's crazy. This is amazing to
Listen,
watch.
if you grow up playing banks,
Yeah,
banks
Kentucky.
become a natural tool,
That's a Kentucky guy. Yeah.
natural weapon.
You're gonna punch this in.
Oh boy,
You got it. Nope. You
Oh,
got away with it.
this is incredible to watch. My God, this is my new hero.
That could have easily went wrong and went back at a 9.
He
But
plays your style of the game.
Yeah, I like
And-
it.
as he should. Yeah. Oh no,
that's Eddie's
he played my style right
that
there.
was
Is that what
Eddie's
you're saying?
style, or the other.
That was
when
Troy's.
when he was making the balls, he was playing my style. When he just missed that,
It was Eddie's
that
style.
was Eddie's style.
You guys are having fun, huh?
I told you I love this stuff.
Uh-oh. Oh, did he get him?
Nice freeze.
Yeah, he got him.
Nice freeze.
He's got a one reel kick here
Yeah,
though.
he's gonna either watch the
We can
scratch,
spin it a little.
watch the scratch off the 5.
I
That's
thought he was
it
going
right
to. Yeah, he's got to kick back and forth.
there. Or the 4. Watch the scratch off the 4.
Wow, how thin did he hit? Watch it, watch it, watch
All
it.
right, scratch this way then.
Not scratching anything.
Point hooked. Well, he's 5 hooked anyway.
Yeah.
He's got a one reel kick here too.
This is a hard one.
Has no chance.
Yeah, look, he's frozen in that corner.
George has a chance. If George gets right and runs a couple of racks, George is in this game.
Three-
I'm not
this is-
counting
Not,
George out.
not on this shot.
3 rails.
George has no shot here because he's in Alcatraz almost with this shooting over the
Troy's
the
right. 3
point.
rails.
3 rails. No, he can go between the 6-7.
3 rails
You
is
could do
the
that too.
only.
Yeah.
6-7, you scratch off the 3 and
Well,
side.
yeah, unless you catch the top end of it, and I think he
He could
can't.
scratch up the top end too and go into the corner. He's got to hit this good.
3 rails
Yeah.
from where he is.
Yeah.
He's sitting not pretty.
Second
It's
time.
very tough. Second time on the first rail?
Yep.
On that long rail?
Mhm.
Second.
A little bit past the second.
Yeah, more closer to the first.
Well, you're going to find out.
No, not closer to the first. That's
Watch it.
right there.
He was past. Yeah, past the two.
Something like that.
Well, he didn't leave a pocket.
He hit it.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't get fortunate, but he
Good
hit it.
hit. I see a safety here.
I see a shot here.
No, I see a safety here.
Off the 8's a high.
The 3 into the 8 and draw the cue ball down
Of
underneath.
the 8 in that corner.
8's high.
And play a two-way.
Hide the 3 under the 7-9 here and run into the.
8 was high. He
I don't
couldn't
know
have made
what
that.
he did there.
He
He
He was
played
trying to
the
make
8.
the 3.
Do you think?
Yeah. It was up too high.
Yeah.
He was just leaving George.
There's actually a way to make the 3 ball back up from the 8. There is a shot.
You have to hit the cue ball real high and
Very
hard.
high, yeah. And roll it.
Yeah.
Right, like roll it. Not strong, not
Right.
high. So you have transfer.
Transfer the ball, correct. I think
You know your stuff, boy.
He's a pool room bum.
You do know.
Held that real nice.
yeah, maybe not nice at all. He wants another couple inches.
Yeah, he got a couple.
He's
He got,
okay.
he
He's
got enough.
okay.
He's
He's
okay.
okay.
Yeah, he got enough. Could have been uglier.
There's still no bargain. Especially with the 6 there, he's got to stretch out.
And the bridge.
It would be nice if you could just barely bump 9-7 to, and that would be an automatic. That's his target.
That's getting cute.
Well, the 7's got a few pockets, so maybe not.
A TV table, you have to show a little bit of magic.
7 goes.
I think you do it
Yeah.
without the bridge. You try not to do it with the bridge. With the bridge, that's fine. That's perfect. I don't know why he didn't like that.
He's got to shoot the 7 in the side.
Yeah,
now.
just follow up. Now he might be on a rail now if he follows up. He's a little stumped, not on. It's not as easy as Billy Thorpe's last rack seemed to be.
Right.
He's got to struggle, which is, I think, a good thing at this point because it makes you bear down so hard.
Right.
These hard shots.
He's not happy about this position.
No, of course not.
He punched it instead of just follow.
Right,
Just
rolling.
a simple follow.
Yeah, take the cut. Don't go
No
crazy.
English, and he would be in the perfect spot.
He's in good shape here. I think he should get too
Now he
cute.
has to stroke it.
He miscued.
And he got lucky.
Oh, boy, did he.
He got lucky.
Yeah, he sure did. Well, you never
Billy
know.
barely sees the ball.
That didn't matter before
Billy's
when he
gonna
was kicking.
jump and
Jump.
bank it.
Jump.
No, he can't. Could he?
Jump what?
No, he
Where?
ain't jumping this. But remember his kicks
He only
before.
needs to jump the edge to bank it.
Remember the Verona.
That's why he's jumped up like this. Watch this shot. He's going to fire at it.
Man.
That's what he did. It was a good shot.
Now George is gonna bank the ball or freeze it behind the 8. What do
Yeah,
you think?
I would stick it there. I would just freeze right there.
If he clears it, he banks it. If he can clear the 8 to bank the 7, he does that and he pushes the 8 down table.
George is not in the same class as Billy in banking.
Correct.
He can bank,
this is
but not in the same
No.
class.
No, but this is a rudimentary bank. If it's he's got a nice little angle going away from it, as long as the 8 ball's not in.
You're gonna have to give me a 6 and out on the 9 ball.
I can give you lessons.
Yeah? Okay.
That was
We never played. We never played together.
Oh, wow.
tried to cut it in.
Yeah, that's going to put Billy on the hill.
Can't get cute on this game.
No.
Not with Billy.
I didn't think he had that much room back there.
He almost made it. If he would have made that, look at that position on the 8 there. Wow. So now it puts Billy on the hill.
Kurt, tell me,
The score is correct at Lodge.
is it true or not that... What was the question?
It's your last one, by the way.
Oh my God! No, you know what? I'm gonna skip it.
Reserve it.
Yeah, I'll save it for a better question. You see, I'm learning stuff here.
Listen, you know.
8-5. In how much time, Al?
Yeah, this is a quick match. So
Started this at 6:08. It's now 6:50. So in 42 minutes, we played 13 games so far.
This could be over in another 3.
That's 7 ball. George's.
Less. Another 3.
Another 3 minutes.
What are you talking about? He's breaking. He could run a rack in about 20 seconds.
Yeah, well, if he doesn't get out.
Oh, okay.
Keeps letting that cue ball drift down to the bottom of the rail.
Now, this would be a feat right here. This cut.
3 balls up there by the 1, though.
Isn't that the 2 above the 8? Or
Fire.
is that the 6?
2 ball went in the hole.
Fire it.
Yeah, he's going to go up and down with it. Watch.
High spin. It stays out of that corner pocket. Nice speed. Boom. See you later. Oh, he went inside with it.
Watch.
No,
the
yeah, he won't get safe.
No, he's
It's
gonna
going to
be
bounce up a little.
Gave George an opportunity here.
That would have
to
been.
make redemption for that 7 ball.
It would have been vicious if he put him behind that 3 right there. You know, that would have been heartless.
Reduction. reduction of.
Getting back to that.
This is the 4 in the bottom rail? Or is that the 4 hanging up at the corner?
I believe the
Bottom
4 is
rail.
on the bottom rail, correct. You just watch the corner pocket here. You can go either way, forward or backwards would have worked.
Oh, he hit that good.
He's okay. He just gave a hand flip, well, because he got straight. But, you know, he's got enough angle here. With this equipment,
Well,
if you have a little bit of room.
no, he's going straight ahead now for played up in the corner.
I think he can bounce that over,
I
actually.
think you can punch it up, yeah.
Yeah. With the equipment, it's not.
It's going to accept it, the
Yeah,
ball. You know,
it just
yeah.
takes it. It just give it a little punch.
Well, he's got this little fear factor going on with Billy on the hill, too, you know, so that comes into play.
Yeah, true.
A little too straight.
Oh, he's got a little bit of an angle here. Maybe he's going to punch it up? Yes. Oh,
That's
well,
smart.
yeah,
That's
that-
smart. He didn't force it, you know?
right.
He played it at the right speed.
He used the table there, yeah.
This is tricky.
6 in the side. Don't get fancy.
You're going to try and go in between them. How's that for fancy, Mr. Fancy Pants?
Pretty good shot.
I can't do it. I mean,
You can
it's-
do it.
I
Just-
can. I will move all 3 balls over there with that shot.
That's because when you're shooting it, you're thinking, I'm going to move all 3 of these balls instead of thinking, I'm going to shoot it and it's going to go be in between these 2 balls.
There is truth to it in your analysis.
A little bit too much inside. Don't want to be on a rail. But he should be okay 99% of the time.
What do you got? Ron Cosanzio's game over there. Ron Cosanzio's up 5-3 over Brett Balmos.
Man, you can check all the scores on AZ Billiards also.
I'm just reminding the people because Cicero's tied with Oliveira Nelson. Oliveira. Remember I called him Marlon?
Yes. Mullen Manalo.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
You should have heard what he called you.
Bucky must have did something real good up there on the next table up because the big applause was going on over there. Well, if George could put a 2-pack here, it'll be cheeseburger time. There's one on the side. He's got a shot on the 2.
He's got a little bit of difficulty getting back here for the 3, but you know what?
That's doable.
It's
Don't have to get straight on the 3.
Simple
Just a little pinch.
draw 2
Yeah.
diamonds back.
Yep, that's all.
simple.
No.
Simple.
This is not simple. This,
It's a straight shot.
if you hit it straight in the hole, it's simple, and you hit it with a nice stroke. But this one has tendency to
You did
Gonna
just
get
the right
straight
thing.
again.
you hit it good.
Exactly two diamonds back.
You hit that nice. That's the one you tend to
Overhit.
not make as many times as you think you should make it.
Yeah, this is one of the things I recognize a deficiency in my game is a good controlled draw shot.
You know, well, that's why they tell you to try not to have to draw into your positions. You want to fall into them, like you know, how you fall downstairs, or
Like you fall downstairs.
you know, just like into the
You
you walk
You-
into it.
did
It's a lot easier than always drawing or forcing.
What's that, Eddie?
Did you hear anything on
Excuse me.
Danny D coming down, or he probably canceled by now?
I heard, yeah, well, if he's not here by now, I can't see him driving tonight.
Right.
Or somebody else taking him down, so.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a stretch for him just to come down for one day.
Absolutely. But a friend of his is down here with a room.
Was
that
it
right?
about 3 to 4 hours to Buffalo?
About 3.
3 hours, right?
Oh, he got good here, huh? Well, he's going to get within 1 here.
Do you play this in the side or the corner?
6
I'll go right up.
in the corner.
Good shot.
That's it. Center ball.
All right, letting Billy know he's in this game. He can't be making mistakes against
He could do it again. 8-7.
Jorge Rodriguez from
Oops.
New York
He
City there.
did it again.
These guys are almost at hill under an hour.
After all that,
Imagine that, huh? Yeah.
Pretty strong.
That's very strong. Could be a Turning Stone record.
George Rodriguez to the break. Negative.
Negative on that? Uh-oh. Comes up dry. Uh-oh. I thought
But no
he
shot.
was going to scratch.
no shot.
But a good push opportunity.
To push it right where five ball is.
Billy might be able to see this ball. I'm not sure if he can, though.
No.
I guess not. If he was
Is
able
he gonna
to.
fire it?
No, he's going to tie something up, possibly.
Maybe move that 9 mess over there.
George is firing.
You know, I'm going to shoot this one ball if it's frozen.
I don't believe it's frozen here.
No. And if you
Yeah,
don't,
it's close enough.
if it's not frozen on, you come up safe.
He's shooting it.
Oh, he went for the safety.
I don't like
and
that.
he can't mess. He can't. He got good, huh?
I don't like
No,
that.
he didn't. You can't mess around. He's looking at Billy on the hill, so that's coming into play a little in his mind. Oh, that might be the first ball he's missed. And he didn't leave it for him.
Well, he left him the 3 ball. He's got to carry him here,
Yeah.
possibly. Watch the hit.
Or a safe.
All right,
There is a count.
safe's always an option. Not my first inclination always to think about it. Just in my mind, you know, I would
It looks like
safe,
he did play the
safety
safe.
play it is, and not a good one.
Oh, look at the 9. Look at the 9 across corner.
Can he see it?
Well, he better not. Oh, he has an edge of it, but he can mess up the combo there.
I'm just going to hide the cue ball.
Yeah, hide.
Oh, I didn't know he had that much of it.
Yeah, he leaked out.
He really got lucky there, yeah, having that window. for
George
whatever-
can get back
yeah.
to the 9 ball here and play 2 rails. You got to flatten the cue ball out a little bit, or he might be swerving this.
Oh,
He
he's
can
gonna-
see the whole thing. Look at this. It leaked out.
Oh,
It leaked out.
I thought Billy took another look at it. He bounced up. Well,
Left him
Again
an edge.
leaked out.
Yep.
he left him a back kick on it if he wants.
You can see
Yeah.
the ball. You can actually make
Oh, he
the
has-
ball.
Oh, he had a back kicker, yeah. So he sent it, and he got away with the leave here.
Hit it with purpose.
But he's going to stick him down by the 9 again
Oh,
here. Send
yeah.
the 9 up, yeah.
Move this 9 out of the way.
Oh, there's no reward there for Billy on this one. George should capitalize on this one.
Don't be surprised if George gets aggressive too. He's got a pretty nice bank shot here.
Yeah, that was an automatic there, I thought.
Right.
He leaks out a little bit. He's
Yeah,
not
everybody-
doing a perfect freeze.
Yeah, it's
Right behind 9
I
ball.
think they're still getting. Everybody's a little.
Wow,
like
look-
I said, the conditions are playing very fast.
And this might be where his one pocket knowledge comes in. Look at his kicks.
Again,
Look at his kicks. Look what he did. And he's good on the 2. My God.
This is sick, beautiful,
It's unbelievable.
unexpected.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to. Like I said earlier, I don't want to leave him at the table for a kick.
No,
'cause
no.
that's like the 4th one he either made or made it close to the pocket.
Yeah.
Same thing goes with banks. You know, you leave this guy a bank, he's going to bank it in.
And length of the table banks, but, just,
Like it had eyes.
yeah.
Is he gonna draw, or is he gonna try to separate those balls?
No, well, that's a good idea too. He can just get on the 4 and play the 5, and you don't have to move much. Yeah, now he just pinches his back a little bit.
Yeah, so he's,
It's tight. This is tight. So show a little cue ball control. Unless he just he drills it like that. Yeah, that didn't work out.
well, he's got a good safe opportunity here, too, if he wants. You could send that cue right to the top rail and then this 4 ball, right?
He can play the 5 and the 8. That's how Billy rolls.
see what
The
he's
5
got.
goes in the bottom right corner, and the 8 ball goes up in the top right corner. He's playing safe.
Yeah, he's going to stick him behind the 9 here a
He
little.
don't like it. He just looked at it again.
He doesn't want him on the hill with him. He's at least he's taking his time a little bit here, you know, which is trouble for George because if he just
now he's looking at the 5.
That other game we see further up, maybe like last rack.
Oh, on the hill?
For
Bucky?
Yeah, for Bucky, it's the last rack, I
Bucky
think.
and Danny Hewitt?
Yeah. Let's see.
It's a big win for Bucky. Watch the scratch. All right, here we go. Back to the feature table.
Let's see what he's going to do. Do you think he's going to thin it and try and stick him behind the 9?
No, I think Billy's. Yeah, he's probably gonna play safe. He took long enough to say, "I'm not going to fire at this. I'm just going to play safe."
The guaranteed safety is what it was. Yeah. Wow, he hit it nice.
Yeah, nice speed there.
It's an easy hit, but he hit it nice.
Now, how do you hit this and come out
It's
fortunate?
not the last game.
I think it could maybe
No, he's on the hill.
back kick it on the lower right side of your screen, and maybe it'll come off the 8 and go in.
I like that shot.
Yeah.
I play 2 rails the way he's doing it.
That's what he's going to do. That's a
he
big
may
ball.
have actually a chance to make the 4 ball.
Might have a chance.
Off the 9.
Might have a chance to bank the 9 with the throw.
If the 4 comes up
Let's see how
high.
hard he hits it.
It is a little hard.
Look at the
Comes up
9. Look
high.
at the 9. Look at the 9.
Neither
With the
shot.
throw. Wow.
I like your other shot better, Ed.
Yeah, but that was close. Though.
No, that was expected.
Well, he's lucky that didn't tie up because I would have given him another problem there. But he might be out here. The way he's
out.
playing, he probably is out.
He is out.
Sure. He doesn't want this man out of his seat again.
Yeah, he showed him a little too much.
Right.
A little too much resistance.
He doesn't want any more stress. How'd the time go, Al?
Is this
Came in
already? Is this a money round or not yet?
Yes.
Yeah,
these are money
They're
rounds.
in the money
Yeah,
already.
all players.
Okay.
I think there's a full field of
Well,
128.
this isn't that pretty right here.
No,
this is it.
No, he's not out of the woods.
He's going to cut at this or play safe?
And he's made $1 million of these in his life.
Yeah.
2 million. That's the one pocket knowledge, right? How many times has he shot that ball in one pocket, right?
No, he didn't hit that ball perfectly, by the way.
No, he did. But
He
the
didn't
table
need to.
accepted
The
it too.
speed was good.
Right.
And the table accepted it pretty good too.
That's what I was kind of getting to. Sometimes you know, if you shoot certain shots, if you utilize speed, the ball
It takes.
right. And Billy Thorpe,
There it is.
That's it.
Pretty good show.
yeah, very good show. Hats off to Jorge Rodriguez, even though he made a few mistakes. But Billy Thorpe put on a nice show for us. Thank you.
Pretty good stuff. Thank you, guys.
Well, I want to thank Mr. Ed Colhane, of course, Alex Brokovich,
You're
and my
welcome.
right-hand man all the way at the end there, NJ pool player Troy, for sitting in on this one. Billy Thorpe defeats Jorge Rodriguez by a score of 9-7 and eliminates Jorge Rodriguez out of the Turning Stone Classic 28. We're going to be back with another match at 8 o'clock. It's going to be Earl the Pearl Strickland versus Jason Shaw. The cream of the crop is rising to the top, folks. It's action all night long right here from the Turning Stone. We want to thank everybody that's been out there and viewing. We appreciate it. And we want to thank all the sponsors that are on board also.
somebody. For you, coffee. For somebody,
I was just talking with Alex on the side.
you want somebody else?
And, Nelson Oliveira just got defeated by Joey Cicero. For you Canadian guys out there, or anybody interested. And of course, on easybilliards.com, you can follow all the scoring, the matches, and the brackets.